Good evening, baseball fans. This is Ryan Rasmussen here with Zaleski Sports. Thank you for tuning in as we are here at the Green Devils Baseball Diamond here in Adams, Wisconsin, as the Pacelli Cardinals take on the Adams Friendship Green Devils. We're going to quick go through a pregame show brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. The players are taking the field as the national anthem is going off, and we're going to send it on to that quick. And we're going to quick go over the lineups here for the Pacelli Varsity Cardinals. We have up at bat first, number 1, Badoon, number 7, Garski, number 3, Lucas Hammerly, number 10, Umura, number 12, Schober, number 2, Reinke, number 9, Nate Hammerly, number 5, Bryce Flaker, and number 6, Braden Flaker. And pitching is Kelton Opper, number 8. And for the home team Green Devils, we have in the lineup number 5, Calvin Seiss, number 16, Matson, number 2, Hendrickson, number 21, Robbins, number 4, Sturman, number 11, Gatorman, number 22, Leach, number 6, Nawrot. Those will be back-to-back as Leach is pitching, and Nawrot is going to be the designated hitter for him. Number 3, Rats, and number 17, Burt. We will be coming back after our pregame show here. Again, brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. You are listening to Ryan Rasmussen here at Adams Friendship as the Adams Friendship Green Devils take on the Pacelli Varsity Cardinals. And this is going to be a pretty good game tonight. Looking at the records, we have Adams Friendship Green Devils here with a overall of 2-6, 2 wins, 6 losses, and the Pacelli Cardinals will be starting off with a 5-2. So a little bit of a reverse record here for both teams. And stepping up to the base is Malais Badoon, number 1, the shortstop for the Pacelli Cardinals. Pitching for the Green Devils here is Gavin Leach, number 22. Badoon. And that's a ball low. On deck, we have Jaden Garski, number 7, the center fielder. And just chipping it. Hitting the net. On the field for the Green Devils right now, we have catching Calvin Seiss, number 5. At first, we have Garrett Sturman, number 4. Second, we have Zach Robbins. And that was a pop into the infield, foul, and caught. Oh, it looks like he couldn't get it. That was a struggle for Calvin Seiss. Though he was there, just seemed to miss the glove. And we are 2-2 count. And a nice foul into the right. Has 5 total pitches so far for pitcher Gavin Leach. And another foul to the left. Right down the third baseline. Leach with 6 pitches here in the top of the first. And low to the right. We're now bringing to a full count here for Leach. And another foul. Pulling it straight to the left. There's a powerful battle right now between both players here. And that's a walk for Badoon, bringing him to first base. That was pitcher versus pitcher battle. Oh, that was shortstop versus pitcher. And stepping up to the plate, we have Jaden Garski, number 7, the center fielder for the Pacelli Cardinals. On deck, we have Lucas Hammerly, second baseman, number 3. And Badoon's taking pretty far leads off of first right now. And we're 0-2 count. 2 strikes for Garski. And it looks like a foul pop. And caught by the first baseman for Adams Friendship. The first baseman being Garrett Sturman. Number 4, Garrett Sturman. Great catch by Garrett Sturman. Taking that first out for Garski. And stepping up to the plate, we have Lucas Hammerly, a lefty, and trying to steal plate. And thrown, got him. Badoon out at second. Beautiful play by catcher Calvin Seiss and second baseman Zach Robbins. Oh, that was shortstop Cody Hendrickson, number 2. And a pop right into left field. And right over his head. Number 3, Hammerly, rounding the bases, going second, going third, stopping right at third. Taking 3 plates. That was the first base hit for the game. Lucas Hammerly. And stepping up to the plate, we have Tomas Umera, number 10, the first baseman for the Pacelli Cardinals. Also a lefty. We have 1 person on base right now. And 1-0, 2 outs. Far low. 2-0. This is a tough battle as Lucas Hammerly could get straight into home, being at third. You got to be careful with this play. 3-0 outside. And right down the middle, that was a good idea for O'Mara just to watch it. Had a 3-0 count. Let that one come straight through. 2 outs here in the first. And way to keep it inside. Way to keep it in front of him by Calvin Seiss. But that was a walk for O'Mara, bringing him to first base. We're now 2 players on bases, O'Mara and Hammerly. And stepping up to the plate, we have Sully Schober, number 12, the third baseman for the Pacelli Cardinals. And that's that was a ball. It seemed like a strike. And kept it in front of him. That's 2-0 count. And kept him there. O'Mara is staying on first right now. You'd think they'd just send him. And we're 3-0 count. With the first strike, now we're 3-1 for Sully Schober. And that's another walk. And stepping up to the plate, we have Eric Reinke. 6th hitter here. Number 2, the catcher. And a foul straight behind. Bases are currently loaded here. Pacelli Cardinals. One count, 2 outs here. And a foul left. 1-2 count. Reinke. Pitching is Leach. It was a tough battle here in the first inning. On deck, we have Hammerly, this time Nate Hammerly, number 9, the designated hitter for pitcher Kelton Opper. Full count. If Reinke gets a walk, that will be the first run on the board for the Pacelli Cardinals. Players moving, and we've got 1, 2 in. It was a single for Reinke. Straight into left field, bringing Hammerly and O'Mara in. Scoring Pacelli 2 runs on the board. Up at bat, we have Nate Hammerly, the designated hitter. And deep center caught by center fielder Danny Matson, number 16. That was a great catch off in center field. We're going to be sending it off to commercials here. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MedaCustom.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports here at Adams, Wisconsin, as the Adams Friendship Green Devils take on the Pacelli Cardinals in their home turf. The Pacelli Cardinals in the last inning managed to pull 2 runs in with Hammerly and Umura. Hammerly getting a beautiful hit to left field and an error, bringing him to the third base in 1 hit. And brought home thanks to a nice hit by Reinke. Straight into left field as well. Just grounding it there. But bringing both Umura and Hammerly in. And pitching for the Pacelli Cardinals is Kelton Opper, number 8. The order right now for the Green Devils: Calvin Seiss stepping up to the plate. Then on deck we have Danny Matson. Calvin is the catcher for the Pacelli Cardinals. Great first inning for the Pacelli Cardinals here. We are bottom of the first as Adams Friendship steps up to the plate. Catching for the Cardinals, we have Reinke, number 2, Reinke. And the first pitch, strike 1. And it's a 1-1 count. Bottom of the first. Two one. On deck we have Matson. And that was a low. 3-1 count. This is the catcher for the Adams Friendship Green Devils. And a nice fly straight into right. Caught by the second baseman for the Pacelli Cardinals, Number 3, Lucas Hammerly. That was a fly catch by second baseman Hammerly. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 16, Matson. Center fielder for the Green Devils. And strike one. On deck, we have Hendrickson. We have a lefty. And a nice grounder to second. And thrown out at first. Once again, Hammerly with his second out. Great fielding. Thrown to Umura at first base. And stepping up to the plate, we have Hendrickson, number 2. Two outs here. Bottom of the first. 2-0. On deck, we have Zach Robbins, number 21. And swing and a miss for a strike on the board. That is 2-1 count, 2 outs. Hendrickson. And a nice fly right out to center, allowing for the first base hit, bringing Hendrickson to first. With a beautiful hit to center. As the second baseman, Zach Robbins, steps up to the plate. Number 21, on deck, we have Garrett Sturman. Sturman, number 4. Cody Hendrickson on first. And that was a strike. 0-1 count, 2 outs. And bringing Cody back. Trying to get Hendrickson as Opper throws the ball to first baseman Umura. Opper has a huge advantage here. Being a lefty pitcher, he's able to see the first base and watch any battle that's going to be happening there. That's a foul, 0-2 count. Once again, on deck, we have number 4, Garrett Sturman. And that's a ball, 1-2 count. And making connections. 1-2 count still. 2 outs, bottom of the first. The Pacelli Cardinals up 2-0. And that's another ball. 2-2 count. And we had a rundown with a third out for the Green Devils as Hendrickson tried to take second, but was out. As we move into the second inning, we're going to send you off to some commercials. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We will be right back.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports, here at Adams Friendship, as the Green Devils take on the Pacelli Cardinals. We are moving into the top of the second. The Pacelli Cardinals taking 2 runs in their first at-bat. Starting off for the Cardinals, we have Bryce Flaker, number 5, Bryce Flaker, the right fielder for the Cardinals. This is the final 2 in the batting order for the Cardinals. And swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Gavin Leach, number 22. We're 0-2 count. 1-1 count. My apologies. Make that 1-2. On deck, we have Braden Flaker, number 6. And that was high. 2-2 count. And a hit straight to left field. Caught by Gary Burke. Gary Burt, number 17. Beautiful catch. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 6, Braden Flaker. That was a powerful hit by Bryce, but just got caught. And 0-1 count, 1 out on the board. On deck, we have Badoon bringing us to the top of the order. And a hit to right field. And beautiful caught fly by Cale Gatorman. Number 11, Gatorman. And bringing us to top of the order as number 1, Badoon, steps up to the plate. Badoon is the pitcher, is the shortstop for the Pacelli Cardinals. And that's strike 1 on the board. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Ave in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. And 1-2 count. Last at bat, Badoon managed to get it walked. And a hit to center. And that's filling all 3 of the bases. Left, right, and center for the Pacelli Cardinals. Beautiful catch by Matson. We're going to be sending you off into a commercial. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We will be right back.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports as we are at the Green Devil Baseball Diamond here in Adams, Wisconsin, as the Green Devils host the Pacelli Cardinals. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We are bottom of the second with Leach pitching a great inning. As we have Storman stepping up to the plate. As it looks like Zach Robbins is stepping up to the plate. And on deck we have Storman. And a nice fly over our heads. Pacelli is still up 2-0 here in the second. 1-1 count. And 1-2. A nice fast. Once again, on deck, we have Storman. Pitcher Kelton Hopper, number 8, for the Cardinals. And inside. 2-2 count. And that is a strikeout. Brought to you by Serve Pro, Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 4, Storman. A lefty. Facing off against another lefty. And on deck, we have number 11, Gatorman. And right past pitcher. Caught by shortstop. And out at first. Almost safe. It was a close call, but Storman just, if he just had a little bit more, would have been reaching it. That was a grounder from short to first. Stepping up to the plate, we have Gatorman. 2 outs on the board. And that's 1. 1-0. On deck, we have Nara. And a grounder to second. Is he going to beat it? Ooh. And that brings us to the end of the second. Thank you for tuning into Zaleski Sports. We're going to be sending you off to some more commercials brought to you by Hoff Avery Realty, KW. We'll be right back.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports here in Adams. We're going to take a quick peek at how the weather's looking today. You can see a little bit of clouds coming in, though it is 49 degrees here in Adams. And we have a slight wind of 12 miles per hour with 24 miles per hour gusts coming from the southeast. The field had to be dried out after a rain. We are now top of the third. Pacelli at bat. We have Garski, number 7, with an 0-1 count right now. 0-2 at the moment. Last at bat, Garski had a fly out at first. He was caught in the foul, and that was high. 1-0 count, 1-2 count. Pacelli still leading by 2. And a hit to second base. And easily caught by second baseman Zach Robbins. That was a fly out at 4. And stepping up to the plate, we have Lucas Hammerly, number 3. Last at bat, Hammerly hit it straight into left field, almost hitting the fence. Catching the left fielder on an error, bringing him to third base. And another fly between second and short. And dropped. Bringing Hammerly to first for a second on base. And stepping up to the plate, we have Umura. Another lefty. Hammerly on first. And that's a strike. Last at bat, Umura had a walk and brought himself in. Same with Hammerly. Scoring the 2 runs that are currently on the board for the Pacelli Cardinals. We are 0-2 for Umura. Gavin Leach, the pitcher, making sure to watch Hammerly at first. And that's 1-2 on Umura. On deck, we have Schober, number 12. And trying to throw him out. Almost caught Hammerly at first. 2-2. And that brings us to a full count. It was a close one. Oso Brewing Company in Plover offers a large, spacious place for your next gathering or just to watch the big game on a massive projector screen. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas and other hot food, along with a cold soda. It's all at Oso Brewing in Plover. And that was an out for Amura. Bringing us to 2 outs on the board as Hammerly managed to take second. That out was brought to you by Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. Hammerly at second currently, as Schober takes up bat. We are 0-1 count for Schober. And 0-2. Just watching it. Last at bat, Schober took base thanks to a walk, reaching all the way to second before the end of the inning. And we're 0-2. Hammerly at second. 2 outs on the board. Top of the third. And swing and a miss for a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And that brings us to the bottom of the third as the Adams Friendship Green Devils take bat and the Pacelli Cardinals fill the field. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favre Realty. We will be right back.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're gonna get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports, here at the Green Devils baseball diamond, as the Pacelli Varsity Cardinals take on the Green Devils in Adams Friendship. This is the bottom of the third as the Pacelli Cardinals take the field. Pitcher Kelton Opper had a beautiful inning last, with a total of just below 6 pitches. Just below 9. And stepping up to the plate, we have Narat. Number 6. On deck, we have number 3, Rats. We are still in the first lineup for the Green Devils here. As Narat, we are at the bottom 3. And we are 1-1. Narat is the designated hitter for Leach. And swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Just behind. And the pitch. Ooh, inside. Just dodging off. 2-2 count. And swing and a miss for a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 3, Rats. And that's a strike. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. And swing and a miss. 0-2 count. 1 out currently in the bottom of the third for the Green Devils. Pacelli still holding the lead with 2 runs. And just missing it. 1-2. On deck we have Bert, number 17, Bert. And a nice pull flying into left field. And caught out by left fielder Braden Flaker, number 9, for the Pacelli Varsity Cardinals. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 17, Bert. And high to the right. On deck, we have top of the order, number 5, Cease. 2 outs. And swing and a miss. One count. Two one. And swing and a miss. 2-2. Opera just throwing those right through. Just barely behind. And figuring out. Pulling it. Down the line. Caught by right fielder Bryce Flaker for the Pacelli Cardinals. Having to run fairly far for that one. That brings us to the top of the fourth. As the Green Devils take the field. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We will be right back. Brought to you by Hoff Favre Realty.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
What's the game change? Yeah.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We are bringing us to the top of the fourth as the Green Devils take on the Pacelli Cardinals here at their home field. The Pacelli Cardinals are going to be leading off this at-bat with number 2, Reinke. Last at-bat, Reinke hit a nice hit to left field, managing to bring in both Umura and Hammerly with a 1-run, 2 RBI. And we have number 22, Leach, pitching. And strike 1. And just managing to nick it. Bringing us to 0-2 count. We are top of the 4th. And that was a strikeout. Brought to you by ServPro Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never happened. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 9, Nate Hammerly. Last at-bat was the first inning as Hammerly hit a fly right into center field, caught out. And a foul. Ooh. The wind might have took that one, moving it over for the third baseman there. And a nice grounder. No one at first. It was a good attempt by the first baseman for the Green Devils. That would be Sturman, attempting to tag the base before Hammerly could reach it, but just being behind it, no one filling in for him. Bringing him to first base. And stepping up to the plate, we have Bryce Flaker. Number 5. Last at bat, Bryce Flaker launched the ball to the left field and caught straight out. It was a fly out at left. And swing and a miss. 1-1 count. On deck, we also have Flaker. This time it's number 6, Braden Flaker. And erred by the catcher, bringing Hammerly to second. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. And that was a foul out. 2-2 count, 1 out. Hammerly at second. Bryce Flaker taking the plate. And a nice liner to third. And out. That was Cody Ratz catching that grounder, just snagging it and bringing it easily thrown to first. And we now have Hammerly in scoring position as Braden Flaker, the 9th hitter, takes the plate. Last at bat, Braden hit the ball into the right field, and it was caught out. That was a good stop by catcher Seiss. And a strike. 1-1 count. Runner on third. Top of the 4th. 2 outs. And a pull into the right field. And rinse and repeat. Another fly out to the right field. That was caught by number 11, Gatterman. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We're going to be sending it off to some more commercials. We'll be right back, brought to you by Hoff Avery Realty.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports here at Adams Friendship as the Green Devils take on the Pacelli Cardinals. Currently, we are bottom of the 4th as the Pacelli Cardinals are leading 2-0. This is a tight battle between both teams. Pitcher Leach holding the Cardinals to 2, and pitcher Opper holding the Devils to 0. And stepping up to the plate, we have the top of the order, Calvin Cease. And that was inside. And that is 1-0. Last at bat, Calvin hit a fly over to second, but was out, caught out. And that was high. 2-0. Tomorrow River School District. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? And 2-0 count. And 3-0. That's the first time in a while that Opper is 3 balls in a row. And a walk. Bringing Cease to first. Stepping up to the plate, we have number 16, Matson. This is now a lefty-lefty battle. Opper has a great eye on first base. Also being a lefty, able to just watch it. And a fast straight to the middle for a first strike. On deck, we have number 2, Hendrickson. And that was high, 1-1 count. Sice on base. And to the left, 2-1 count. And a 2-2 count. Just watching it. And Matson's going to need 2. Keep a strong eye now. With a 2-2 count. And Sice needing to go back. Cease tagged out. Opper just launching the ball to first baseman. Umura tagging Cease out at first. And a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. That's 2 outs now. Bottom half of the 4th. As Hendrickson steps up to the plate. On deck, we have number 21, Robbins. Last at bat, Hendrickson managed to take 1 base, launching the ball into center field. And 2-0 count. And 3-0 count. Strike on the board. 3-1, 2 outs. Pacelli Cardinals on the board. And swing and a miss. Full count. Pacelli Cardinals up 2-0. And a nice walk for Hendrickson. Stepping up to the plate, number 21, Robbins, struck out last at bat in the 2nd inning. On deck, we have number 4, Sturman. And a foul on the 3rd base line there. Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. And 1-1, low pitch. Once again, Opper being a lefty, he's able to have a great view of first base. And down the first base line, is he going to beat it? And Opper just managing to bring it in for a ground out on Zach Robbins. With that, we are going to be going to the top of the 5th for Pacelli Cardinals taking the bat as the Green Devils take the field. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We're going to be sending it off to some commercials brought to you by Hoff Avery Realty. We'll be right back.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports here in the top of the 5th as the Green Devils take the field. We still have pitcher number 22, Leach, having pitched a great inning in the last. And stepping up to number one, we have number Badun. This is top of the order again. And pulling it to the left for a foul. Last at bats in the first inning. Badun managed to take walk, and at second had a fly out in center field. On deck we have number 7 Garski. And that's a strike. 0-2 count. And the pitch. And catching it. And caught by Cease. Catcher for the Green Devils. Stepping up to the plate, we have number 7 Garski. Last at bat, Garski. Hit a fly to second. It was caught out. And at first inning, fouled out. Caught by the first baseman. And that was a foul into the dugout. Saindon, Carpet One, Post Road and One is here to floor you with the best in all flooring, carpeting, and whether for your home or business, choosing the right look with choosing the right material to bring you the flooring to the next level. And 1-1 count, 1 out. And 1-2, beautiful strike. On deck we have Lucas Hammerly. And just watching it go by. 2-2 count. And bringing us to a full count for Garski. The Dale family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we are a 5-star review. Our new Dale Honda and Dale Chrysler Dodge, Jeep and Dodge and Stevens Point dealerships. Learn more online at daleauto.com. And that was a foul down the third baseline. Still a full count for Garski. Once again on deck, number 3 Hammerly. Lucas Hammerly. This is the top of the fifth. And they walk for Garski, bringing him to first. We now have a runner on first. And stepping up to the plate, we have Lucas Hammerly. Last at bat. Managed to get to first. Sending the ball again to left field. And that's 1-0. Pacelli leading 2-0. And Leach trying to throw down Garski with no avail. And that was a 1-1. Cheese Pleasers and Bancroft is a local hidden gem, the finest cheeses, cheese curds and cheese curds, and Wisconsin's finest cheeses. Stop at Cheese Pleasers, right off I-39. And that was a base hit, into right field with a strong throw by right fielder. To third. Hammerly bringing himself with a single. Bringing Garski to third. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 10, Umara. In the third inning, struck out with a full count. It was a tough battle. On the first, he managed to get home. Starting it off on a walk. And there was a hit out to left field. Missed by the left fielder. I'm gonna run in. Nice and short. Bringing Umar out to. And we'll be right back. It seems audio is a little bit off, but we're gonna keep the video playing. And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. Here we are at the Adams Field as the Green Devils take on the Pacelli Cardinals. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of an audio error. But in that last inning, the Pacelli Cardinals managed to take a run, bringing them to 3-0. And we are now in the bottom of the fifth as the Green Devils take the field. We're going to have to be careful here. And that's a strike. One. Batting, we have number 4, Storman. 1-2 count. Last at bat, Storman had a grounder caught out from short to first. On deck, we have number 11, Gatterman. And that was high. Way to watch it. 2-2 count. And the pitch. And a line straight past third and shortstop, bringing Storman into first base with a beautiful pull down the line, bringing number 11, Gatterman, to the plate. And number 6, Narat, on deck. And we're 1 ball. And swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Storman has to be careful on first, as we've seen in the last. Pitcher Auber is able to just zoom that ball straight to first and tag someone out. It was another strike down the middle. No outs. On deck, we have number 3, Rats. Pacelli Cardinals up 3-0. And trying to bring it back. And bringing him into a pickle. And tagged out. Thrown out Storman at second. Looked like Storman was caught by surprise by that one. For the first out, 1-2 count for Gatterman. And swing and a miss. That is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleaning and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 3, Rats. Whitetail Properties Real Estate is your premier hunting land, farmland, and recreational land broker. If you are looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. And that was a first pitch, fly ball over to the short, and caught out for a quick 5th inning. And that was Narat, caught out. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We're going to be right back. Brought to you by Hirsch Hoff Favery Realty. We'll be right back.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We are here at Adams as the Pacelli Cardinals take on the Adams Friendship Green Devils. We are top of the 6th as the Pacelli Cardinals take the bat. And that's a ball. And a nice fly to center, though caught out. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 5, Bryce Flaker. And on deck, we have Braden Flaker, number 6. Last at bat, Bryce had a ground out from third to first. And a fly out to center. Following the wind, it's curving. And right in between, and just snagged. That's 2 catches by center fielder Daniel Madsen. Beautiful catches by center fielder, number 16, Daniel Madsen. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 6, Braden Flaker. Two outs on the board. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. And that was a fly out to right center, bringing him to a first base hit. And bringing us to the top of the order. As number 1, Badoon, steps up to the plate. On deck, we have number 7, Garski. And a pull to left. And snagged by the left fielder of the Green Devils. That would be left fielder Burt, number 17. And with that, we are going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Thank you for tuning into Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back. Brought to you by Hoff Favre Realty.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We are bottom of the sixth as the Pacelli Cardinals take the field, and the Adams Friendship Green Devils are at bat. The Green Devils currently currently are down 3-0 to the Pacelli Cardinals.
Sophomore third baseman Cody Ratz leading off here.
And stepping up to the plate is number 3, Rats.
Unfortunate luck on the base paths here.
On deck we have number 17, Burt. And a nice pull to third.
Swing by Ratz, but handled cleanly by the third baseman.
Handled cleanly by
So 2 solid
third baseman, number 5, Schober. Number 12, Schober.
brings up
For a nice ground out.
the lineup, I believe. Yeah, that Gary Burt, left fielder, the only senior for the Green Devils, Gary Burt at the plate.
And stepping up to the plate, we have number 17, Burt. And that was high.
So it's either right-hander Landon Lassie or left-hander Garrett Storman going to be taking the mound for the Green Devils in the 7th.
2-0 count.
Balls that come to Burt here. Well, we haven't made Burt work too hard, have we? His time in the field.
Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you.
In the on-deck circle, sophomore Calvin Cease.
And on deck we have number 5, Cease. Ooh, inside strike.
Strike right down the middle on Burt. Burt not want to get the first. Maybe not.
It's 3-1 count. And a fly out to center. And caught out by the center fielder. That'll be center fielder Garski. And back to top of the order, we have number 5, Cease, stepping up to the plate. Last at bat, Cease had a walk, but was tagged out at first. Caught by Opper. And that's strike 1. Oh, 2. Oh, 1-1 count. One count. And flying that right over the fence behind us. Skees Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Skees Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. And that was a out for Cease. We're going to be sending it to commercials as we are going to the final for the inning, the bottom of the 7th, as the Pacelli Cardinals take bat. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back, brought to you by Hoff Avery Realty.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, sorry, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports, as we are in the bottom of the 7th, and the Green Devils take the field. We have a new pitcher, number 21, Zach Robbins, taking the mound for the Green Devils. On deck for the Pacelli Cardinals, we have number 7, Kalen Yenter. My apologies, that's the softball team. Batting for the Pacelli Cardinals, we have number 7, Garski. And then on deck, we have number 3, Hammerly. This is the bottom of the 7th. And a pitch, and bunting. Great play by Zach Robbins to number 4, Garrett Sturman. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 3, Hammerly. Last at bats, Hammerly has had a great record in the 5th inning, launching the ball to the right, getting a first base hit. 3rd inning, launching it to the left, giving him another first base. And in the 1st, giving him 3 bases as he launched it to the left. Though it would probably have been a first base hit, though there was an error by left fielder. And we are 2-0 count. 1 out. Today's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly Premier Auto Body, Dale Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. We're now 3-1 count. Pacelli leading 3-0. And bringing a walk for Lucas Hammerly. Stepping up to the plate, we have number 10, Umura. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolaybank.com. And throwing it down to second. Hammerly stopping at first, not going to steal. Seemed like he was going, but... And a foul to the right. Looks like it might have hit someone's car. 0-2 count. And a nice strikeout brought to you by Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never happened. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 12, Schober. In the third inning, struck out. Hammerly still at first. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. We are now 2-0 count. Hammerly again at first. 2 outs. Robbins pitching. And a pull snagged by the third baseman. That was Cody Ratz. Just an easy catch there. And we're going to be going to the top of the 8th, trailing as the Green Devils are down by 3. The Pacelli Cardinals take the field. We will be right back. Brought to you by Hoff Avery Realty. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We are going to the top of the 8th as the Pacelli Cardinals take the field. Pitching, we still have Opper. And the Green Devils are going to need to claim 3 runs in this inning. Batting, we have number 16, Matson. And on deck, we have number 2, Hendrickson. Last at bat, Matson struck out. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at stevenspointortho.com. That's Stevens Point Orthopedics. 1-0 count. And low. 2-0. Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. And that's another ball, 3-0. We should be bottom of the 7th. Yes, that's what we're at. And that brings us to a full count for Madsen. And a fly over to left. Madsen taking first. That's his first base of the game. And batting, we have Hendrickson stepping up to the plate. On deck, we have number 21, Robbins. Last at bat, Hendrickson had a walk, but in the first inning, launched the ball to center, bringing it to the first base. And that's 1-0. Foul. 1-1 count. Even in the bottom of the seventh, Opper still has some heaters. One, two. At first is Matson. 2-2 count. It was strike. Once again, it's a struggle at first for anyone to take. Bring us to a full count. And that's because Opper is a lefty, able to keep an eye on first. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Felt's Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. That's Felt's Dairy. Opper attempting to get Matson out again. And a pull to center. Just missed. Bringing Matson to third. And Hendrickson being stopped at second. Got some movement for the Adams Friendship Green Devils. Matson now at third. As Robin steps up to the plate. On deck, we have number 4, Storman. No outs. 0-1. First strike on the board. Both batters in run opportunities. And that was high. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all of your tire and auto service needs, looks to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. And that was high. 2-1. And swing and a miss. Bringing it to a 2-take count. And the pitch. And swing and a miss. That was a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro. Like it never happened. And stepping up to the plate, we have number 4, Storman. On deck, we have number 11, Gatterman. And that was high. Ball 1. It was a fast one. Once again, Matson and Hendrickson are in a score opportunity. And that's a strike. All Storman would need to do is take hold of the ball, filling the bases, if anything. Ooh. That was close, and it's another strike. Though, as always, it's a lot easier said when you're up here. When you're down there, it's a lot more of a battle. And that was a strike, but he's able to run. Out at first. It was close. It was a drop third. Out at first. That's 2 outs on the board as Gatterman takes the plate. On deck is number 6, Nara. We still have Madsen at third and Hendrickson at second. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Strike one. Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And swing and a miss, strike two. 2 strikes on the board and 2 outs. All out. Dale Automotive in Stevens Point has over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more, so they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DaleAuto.com for the best selection in the area, or stop in to see them at Dale Honda just off Stanley Street, or at Dale Chrysler on Highway 10 east in Stevens Point. And that brings us to the end as the Cardinals strike out Gatterman. This game is brought to you by Zaleski Sports. Thank you for tuning in as we go to the post-game. The post-game sponsor, Nasonville Dairy. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be right back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And welcome back to Zaleski Sports. That was the Nasonville Dairy post-game sponsor. We are just finished here. Pacelli taking the win 3-0. We're just going to quick recap as the Pacelli Cardinals managed to snag 2 runs in the top of the first, and then in the 6th, confirming their win, pulling another run. With that, we are going to be calling the game. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. Have a great night. This is Ryan Rasmussen. This is Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favre Realty. Have a great night.